Hello everyone, Nicole here and Hudson, as you heard in the back. I am currently driving to the gym and I just wanted to do a little check-in because I've been a little MIA. I don't even know how long it's been, a few weeks or something, which is kind of crazy. I just got the notification, or well, like a memory popped up that it's been actually 1 year since I started my channel. And the whole reason I started it is when I got pregnant. I really just wanted to share my journey and kind of went from there. And I made it a goal to post every single week, and I did that forever until recently. Even after I had a baby, like I had some videos lined up and I was posting every single week. And I went from 0 to over, now I think I'm like at over 250 followers, which, you know, compared to a lot of people, that's like nothing. But still, I have to remind myself that starting from scratch and building up to that is still pretty cool. If I had 200 people in a room listening to what I was saying, like that would still feel pretty cool. So I have to kind of have it in that perspective, and I'm really grateful for the people who are following me. But recently, I've just been going through some stuff, being a new mom, and it's been a little difficult with my husband. You know, we're just on one income. Obviously, that was always our plan, was for me to be a stay-at-home mom. But this economy is kind of crazy, as most of you know, and it is hard to be on one income. We really had to take a look at our budget and cut out a lot of stuff, make sure that we're not overspending in a lot of categories. Yeah, it just made us take a really hard look at our finances. I switched gyms. I used to go to like a really nice gym. Now I go to a gym that is nice, but definitely not as much stuff as this other gym. And that's all good because I'm still getting a workout and they have great childcare, so it's all worked out. But with all that to say, I've been trying to figure out ways of making additional income with being able to stay at home. Like going to work and throwing my kid in childcare is not an option. It's not an option because that is something we don't want to do. The whole point of us having a child and deciding to have a child was to raise that child and be a parent to them. I didn't want to just have a kid to have a kid and give him to somebody else. So, and that's not in judgment for anyone who does do that. It's just a personal thing that I believe in, and I want to, that's just the way I want to do it. So however you want to do it, that's good on you, and however I want to do it, that's good on me. So all that to say, I've been playing around with some things, of course, watching all these YouTube videos and trying to figure out what I can do on the side and try to make more money. And so that's what I've been putting my energy towards, and I really love making videos for this channel, and I'm still going to be able to create videos for this channel. I actually have something in the works of hopefully Hudson's going to be starting his journey for eating solid soon, so I really want to document that. And I've been talking to a company about a high chair, so I'm hoping that that goes through and I can do a little unboxing and review of this high chair because it actually looks so awesome. It's like a high chair that kind of grows with your child, so that's so worth the money. And it's not even that crazy. It's not even expensive, to be honest. I mean, yeah. Anyway, we'll see what comes of that. But it grows with your child, so it's like starts off as a high chair, and then it could be a toddler chair, and then it could even eventually be a regular chair as an adult, which is awesome. So hopefully I'll be doing that soon. But with this channel, like, I created it because I had something to say, and it was a good creative outlet for me. Just to, also, I wanted to document my pregnancies and have it so I can look back on it as well. And it was just something that to have fun with, and I don't ever want a video to feel forced or like I'm just putting something out there to put it out there. And also there's a lot of stuff I'm figuring out right now as a first-time mom. I'm still on my fitness journey, which I've actually been filming bits and pieces here to create a video, but I don't have like everything I want for that to be posted. But I'm currently like just kind of tracking along that, so I'm trying to figure out my health, my fitness. Like I said, we're going to be navigating the solids journey, trying to figure out my hormones. I'm currently breastfeeding, and I got my period recently, which really freaking sucks. I was hoping that would stay away longer, but here we are. So yeah, it's all just been very interesting. So things I'm trying to work out. I don't ever want to come in here and make a video like I'm an expert in something I'm not. So I also need to experience life and work through things to then share them and share my outcomes. And so the reason I haven't posted is, one, I didn't have anything to say, and I don't want to just make a stupid video to make a stupid video, unless that's something you want. And yeah, I don't want things to feel forced. And also, I was stressing myself out about putting something out. Like, even though I had nothing to put out, I was like stressing myself out. And then I had to be like, Nicole, you're not even being paid for this. Like, I don't know if you guys know how YouTube works, but not everyone who just hops onto YouTube gets paid money. Like, you have to have a certain following, certain views. Like, it actually takes a lot of work and a lot of time to get paid from YouTube. And I don't even know what that payment looks like because I've never been paid like that. So, just so you know, like, especially like I'm a YouTube watcher. I love YouTube. I love watching vlogs, and I love all sorts of stuff. And if those people are being paid, like, I hope you guys never think anything weird of that, because it takes a lot of work. Even for my little dinky videos, like, to film it, to gather all the content, to editing is like, I understand like the top tier YouTubers, why eventually they gather a team, because it's like, it's a lot to be a one-man show for the entertainment of other people, and editing takes so long. And now that we're like not as like, now that we had to cut down our budget, we switched our internet because Cox was just like killing. We live in Arizona, and that is the name of our that's the name of our internet, COX, just so you know. They were just like raking us over the coals with the amount that they were charging us for our internet alone. And so we switched to AT&T, but I guess you get what you paid for, because AT&T internet sucks. Oh no, not AT&T, sorry, T-Mobile internet sucks. And so then after hours of editing, and that's why I'm just probably gonna upload this as one bit and not even like edit it. It takes so long, and then it takes so long to download the edited version, and then it takes forever. Now when I have my other internet, it didn't take as long, but now with T-Mobile internet, it literally takes all day to download a video into YouTube, or an upload. I don't really know if it's download or upload, but it's insane. So what I have to do is hopefully have the edited version done by the end of the day, and then I click upload, and I just let it upload all night while I'm sleeping, because it literally takes that long. So it is a ton of work. And so with that said, I was stressing myself out with getting stuff out, and then I was like, you're not even being paid for this. I love everyone who's following me. It means so much for the 260 people that are following me. But it's not like I have millions of subscribers waiting for these videos. I don't even know if the people following me are really anticipating this video. So I'm just someone who is very like, I try to be in control of my life, and I hold myself to a certain standard, and I stress myself out a lot of the time for no reason. And so I had to kind of check myself and be like, for one, you're your own boss. You're stressing yourself out over nothing, and I could be putting my energy towards my child, and I'm trying to figure out other ways of making an income. So I've been working on, like I've said, if you've been following me, prior to having a child, I was an integrative nutritionist. That's what I did for my job. And so I really do miss working around that and creating stuff for nutrition, which I do hope to share more on this channel around like child nutrition, because we're going to be starting solids. So that will be fun. I'm showing you like what foods I'm giving him, the foods I'm going to stay away from giving him. Again, I'm trying to figure out the health part and nutrition part for myself with the hormones at play for weight loss around me, and that's what I want to share more about on here. But I'm currently working on creating downloadables for my Etsy, and I think what I want to start doing is creating guides and such, even like social media content for existing nutrition coaches, because I really love creating stuff like that, and I know not everybody does. And I know there are a lot of nutrition coaches who are really good at what they do. They just don't have the tools, time, or want to make that kind of content for themselves. And so I'm hoping to make, well, I'm already in the works of making those guides, and you don't have to be a coach to get it. You can actually just buy it as a consumer as well if you want to learn certain things. Like I'm hoping to create just your basic like nutrition planners, grocery lists, and then I'm going to get into the nitty gritty of like parasite cleanses, candida cleanses, all sorts of stuff, like your basics, like why organic is important, all of that. So that's what I'm working on. And then as a fun little thing too, I actually want to make another channel because I appreciate these channels, and I do love like magical, whimsical stuff. I'm just kind of like all over the place in what I love. So I'm like an onion, to be like, you know, layers. There's layers, so you'll find out over time. But I want to actually create a channel for like ambience. So like whether you just want to like study and have something calming on, or if you need something to go to sleep, like I love those channels and I follow a lot of those channels. So it'll be like nature sounds, ocean sounds. I know that's so opposite of what I was just talking about creating, but I'm just trying to find different outlets that I can maybe grow a little quicker and hopefully eventually make money. I hope to one day make money on this channel and with collaborations and things like that. So I really do support, I really appreciate when you guys follow me and like my videos, because it helps this channel grow. Since I am a mom, stay-at-home mom, like, you know, just anything helps. And hopefully one day I can have a good stream of income from these things. And that's why too, when I share my links, like that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to like look up the item, find the link, share it, compile it all in one spot for you. Okay, we're gonna go inside. So just know it takes time, and it's never extra money. It just helps give the creator a tiny little commission, but the item is the same price to you whether you use my link or not. So anyways, that's one way to support the people that you like watching. It's not more money to you ever. It's the same amount. So anyways, I just wanted to touch base, let you know I'm still here, still grooving through life, and hopefully we'll have some stuff out to you soon. Anyways, if you watched all of this, thank you, love you. And if you watched all of this to the end, put the little like twinkle emoji for magic. Just because I love that's my favorite emoji. It just, I feel like it's a whimsy. It's like whimsy magic for you. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you in my next video.